Dai dreams of burying his feet in the sand, feeling the sea breeze, and watching the sunset. This dreamlike life is due to his son, Carnage. Dai was frightened upon first seeing him and retreated. The symbiote's evolving traits and its host, Cassidy, a notorious psychopath, contributed to this. At 3, he pushed his disabled grandmother down the stairs. At 5, he threw an electric hairdryer into the bathtub while his mom was bathing. His alcoholic father nearly beat him to death upon finding out, sending him to a reform school. There, his reclusive nature made him a target for bullying, but a girl with a piercing scream always stood up for him. She was his lifelong love, the mutant Shriek. As they grew up, they became partners in crime. Shriek was eventually imprisoned for her unique abilities, used for lab research, while Cassidy. Segment 2. Found joy in murder and hiding bodies, eventually landing in prison. On this day, tabloid reporter Andy, desperate for a story, decided to visit the prison for an interview. The officer who greeted her wanted Andy's help to escape Cassidy's murder sites. This made Venom think the officer was no good, so he wanted to eat his head. Luckily, Eddie stopped him in time, dragging Venom into the women's restroom, startling the lady next door. Later, Eddie visited the prison, where Cassidy rambled nonsense. But Eddie's sharp mind, aided by Venom, quickly deciphered the wall murals, locating Cassidy's hidden bodies. Back home, Dai used his ID to recreate the wall's patterns, then extended oil tendrils to draw black lines, eventually finding a beach photo online. Segment 3. He placed the finished film over it, solving the shocking serial murder case. Cassidy was sentenced to death. Filled with resentment, Cassidy wrote to Eddie, asking him to witness his final moments. But when Eddie arrived, Cassidy hurled insults at Eddie's parents. Venom, unable to tolerate this, lashed out at Cassidy. In the chaos, Cassidy bit Eddie. After Eddie left, Cassidy was shocked to find the blood on his lips had come alive. Unexpectedly, the psychopath swallowed it whole. On the day of execution, as the poison was injected into Cassidy, his blood expelled it. His body then erupted with countless red creatures, and with a loud bang, Venom's offspring, Carnage, made a grand entrance, unleashing a massacre in the prison. Segment 4. He opened the main gate, releasing many criminals, causing a violent storm wherever he went, leaving no survivors. This vicious duo was unstoppable, and breaking out was a breeze. Cassidy went to the lab where Shriek was held, unleashing Carnage's power to shatter the glass effortlessly. The arriving security was no match for the deadly pair. Facing relentless police pursuit, Cassidy lifted cars with countless tendrils, then transformed into Carnage, launching indiscriminate attacks on police cars. Cars were like toys in his hands. Suddenly, an armed helicopter arrived, launching a fierce attack on Carnage. Shriek let out a sonic scream, shattering the helicopter, but the noise nearly took Carnage down. They planned a bloody wedding to eliminate Eddie and Venom. Meanwhile, police focused on Eddie, the only one in contact with Cassidy.